Howdy everybody! Welcome back to Hermitcraft. It's the Battle of the Ghasts here on Hermitcraft. This is quite a good ghast farm here, pretty much. But yeah, welcome back. And yeah, last time we dug out a large portion of the Cub Hub to the final level right here. Today we're going to dig out the rest of it, but first, I forgot to do something at the end of the last episode, and that is deliver the magma cube head to the base. So we're going to do that real quick here first. And also, apparently it is raining outside. I've been getting a lot of rain on this server recently, like an incredible amount. Like every time I come on, it's raining or storming. Which it didn't do in the first part of the season, so that's kind of interesting, actually. Right, so let's get on over here. And we're going to put down our magma cube head that we got at the end of the last episode right down here. There it is. Actually, I have two now, I think. Yeah, I got two now because I got another one. Yeah, when I was clearing out the whole area down to the level 24. And we'll put this one right over here. We have a lot of extra mob heads now, actually. We're now over a chest of extra mob heads, so that's pretty great. That's pretty great. So, yeah, there we go. Right there. Magma Cube head is now down. So we got that one, and that is looking great. I want to make sure I got enough cobblestone and things. I'll probably dump some of this stuff off. But, yeah, once I'm done, I will go ahead and go back to the Cub Hub, and we're going to try and finish digging it out this episode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we've done it. We've cleared out the entire area, the entire Cub Hub to this bottom level here. I'm just flying around here making sure I got every block, which I'm pretty sure I did. So, yeah, you can tell we've had a lot of ghasts coming through here, lighting this whole place up. And because we don't have fire tick on, the fire just sort of stays down here. So that's why it's all lit up here. So every piece of fire you see here was a ghast fireball that exploded at some point. So, you can imagine, let's just see how many ghasts we've killed here. Let's see, mobs. We want to go to ghast, 461 ghasts killed. So, yeah, most of those, the vast majority of those, were, yeah, killed during the creation of this thing. But we did it! We got the floor done, so this is going to be the level, well, actually not this level, but one block above this will be the level of where our floor for the Cub Hub will be, as seen from above. So, yeah, I think what we want to do now... Let me just fly off here, so you can see how tall this is. So what I think we want to do now is put back our portals, because the portals have been down for some time now. We haven't been able to go to the end via the Nether or our iron farm over here. So we got to put these portals back. And so I think what I'll do is I'll get some black glass, because our actual floor for the hub is going to be up at this level, just one block below this. So I think we go ahead and put the floor in of glass, and then build up maybe the portals a little bit today. So guys, we will do that in just a moment. We'll get some obsidian and place down our nether portals once again, connecting us up to the end, the guardian farm, and the iron farm. But first... a lot of you guys have been wanting me to share the wealth a little bit with this netherrack, and we got a ton of it. I have over 200,000 blocks of netherrack. You can see all this here. It's all netherrack. We have the shulker box storage system version 2, completely full of shulker boxes. Actually, are we overflowing now? Oh, no, we're not. We're perfect. We're just almost overflowing. So we have lots of netherrack in here. All these red boxes you see in here, all these are netherrack. And there's some in the hoppers too. So, what are we going to do about it? Well, we're going to give some away to our good friend, Mr. Tango Tech. We're not going to leave him in the dark. I know he's been asking me for some netherrack. You guys have been saying, give some netherrack to Tango, give some netherrack to Tango. So, we're going to give him a chest full of shulker boxes full of netherrack. So, let's see, how are we going to do this? I think we'll just, let's see, I want to at least keep one pick. Let's keep the Silk Touch pick for right now. Put that one in there. Take this with us. We're not going to need the Ender Pearls, I don't believe, right now. There we go. So yeah, we'll fill all this, whoops, with shulker boxes full of netherrack. And let's go to the spawn area. I believe that's where Tango has his, I think it's called the Lack of Rack Donation Shack. Hold the presses. Hold the freaking presses. So, I was going to give him 27 shulker boxes full of netherrack, but you know what? Tango's a good friend. Tango's a good friend. He deserves a little bit more than that. So we're going to bump it up. We're going to give him instead 42 shulker boxes full of netherrack, because 42, of course, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. And yeah, we want to see Tango's base complete because it's looking awesome already, and I think this should help him out. This is 72,576 blocks of netherrack that we are gifting to him. So I think it should help out a fairly significant amount. So let's head to spawn now and deliver this netherrack to Mr. Tango. Alright guys, so welcome back to the community spawn area. So this is where we started off the season. You remember we built that house right there back in episode 1. And here is Tango's Lack of Rack Donation Shack right here. And let's see, we get in here. Ricky the Rack says, please give me all your spare rack. Okay, okay. Interesting, interesting. Alright, so how about this? How about this? How many chests does he have here? Because we have a lot of netherrack to give him. He's got 6 double chests, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not going to be anywhere near enough. That's not even going to house like half of our netherrack. I like this little Ricky guy right here. Ricky the Rack. Interesting. Tell you what. Instead of putting all the netherrack in here, there's not enough space, so let's do something special for this gift. Let's do something special for this gift, because this is going to be like Christmas in July for Tango, basically. So, let me go get some blocks, let me go get some materials, and we're going to do something special out at Tango's area. Alright guys, so welcome to Tango's base. This is his base as it currently stands. His main storage area is up there in the sky. And eventually I think he's going to have sort of a surrounding walkway connecting all 4 of the witch farms he has right here. We chose this seed specifically for these witch huts, by the way. So yeah, that's what that is. We're looking for a spot that is somewhat flat. I'm thinking maybe this point over here could be the spot. Like right here, just outside of his base. He should be able to see that from his tower up there. Yeah, I think this is a good spot. Yeah, let me go ahead and prepare the area here. I'm just going to fill in a little bit of stuff around here. Like this. And then we will, yeah, make this build happen. Okay, guys. Yep, we're going to do it right here in front of Tango's base. These stone bricks are going to be what is going to mark out the sides of the build. And so, I think what we'll do is we'll just temporarily grab one of these netherrack from Tango. And this will be sort of our display block. So we want the thing to eventually look pretty much exactly like this, except each pixel will be 1 block. And I also got some red nether brick, courtesy of Mr. Wells Knight. He gave us some nether wart. So yeah, thanks to Wells Knight for that. So that can also help for the deeper reds, like this type of red right there. And maybe some of these as well. So yeah, I think we got the blocks now. I think we got everything we need. Let me just go ahead and now place down my shulker boxes and get to building. Okay guys, so we got one side of the netherrack block now complete. This is what it's looking like right here. As you can see, it looks fairly similar to the netherrack, actual netherrack block itself. So we tried to keep it as realistic as possible with all the different shades of red and pink. And it surprisingly has a lot of pink. You wouldn't think it would have that much pink, but yeah, actually it does. And so, Yeah, the netherrack texture basically just reuses this same face 4 different times, it looks like. So that's the same face, that's the same face, that's the same face, and that's the same face. Yeah, so it reuses the same texture 4 different times. So yeah, now we just have to build this up on all 3 of the other sides and on the top, and we should be good to go. So yeah, it's looking good. I think this color palette will work. So let's go ahead and finish up this big cube. Alright guys, so there we have it. We got the netherrack build complete. The whole block is now filled in. If I just swoop on up here, we can see what it looks like from afar. Yeah, it looks somewhat like a netherrack rather. So yeah, liking it. The one thing we need to do though, we need to put like a big bow on top of this because it's supposed to be like a gift. So I got some blue wool here and I got some lime wool here. So I think we're going to use these to make some type of big bow on top of this thing. So let me just go ahead and do that now, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we got our bow done. It's looking like this right here. If we can get up here. Yeah, there we go. That's our quote-unquote bow. Could make it a little bit better, but for something that's going to be torn down, I think it's fine. I think you can definitely tell what it's supposed to be, and that's what's important here. So, yeah, there we go. Little bow on top of the netherrack block. So now that we got that, and by the way, the reason I went with blue and green is because I wanted to differentiate it from the block. I didn't want to have like a red bow with a red block. You might think it would be something different if that was the case. But now we have to sort of focus on the inside of this. So let's just get on in here. Let's put that back right there. So yeah, we want to pretty up the inside of this a little bit. I'm not gonna put too much stuff down here. In fact, I think I might just make this stone bricks on the inside here. Yeah, I'm just going to make this basic stone bricks. But we do want to have a little bit of fun with this. So I'm thinking we could have, you know, maybe like some signs out here in front. And then maybe a button on a block. And it says, hit the button to reveal your prize or something. And then it lights a TNT under this, blows a hole in it. And then that reveals like the netherrack inside. Plays a song maybe, and then has netherrack falling from the ceiling too, as he's in here and looking at the chests. I think that would be pretty cool. I think that would be a pretty exciting reveal. So yeah, I think we'll do stuff like that. So let me go ahead and just work on this floor first. I think we're just going to make this all stone bricks here on the floor. Yeah, I think we'll just do a stone brick floor here. So let me go ahead and work on this. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so first thing we're going to do here is an explosion test. So I'm going to get out some TNT. I'm going to put two TNT right here. And then we're going to close that in like that. And we're going to test to see how much destructive power this has. And we're also going to put down some chests at various locations here. So we'll do like one there, one there. Let's put one over here, one over here. And I think that should be good. We'll put one here and here just to see. But I don't think any of these will actually be destroyed. Maybe this one will be. Maybe this one, but probably not the ones on the sides. So yeah, let's go ahead and test this out now. So we want to get some redstone stuff out. And we also want to move this back a little bit. And so, just going to take some redstone here. Get our lever out, and I don't think the blocks around will be destroyed either, because it won't be able, like the rays, won't make it over to these blocks. So let's just draw this out a little bit. That should be good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we can go out another 1 or 2, and we'll place down our lever. All right, here we go. Let's test this out. 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. A little bit bigger of a hole, bigger hole than I was expecting on the sides. Okay, so we'll need obsidian here, obsidian here, obsidian here, and here. Any of the chests? Nope, all the chests are good. Everything on the inside is good. Okay, fantastic. All right, let's try it one more time. Okay, test number 2. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, well, okay, that went off a little bit staggered, but yeah, no damage outside of this, so I'm thinking this is going to be good enough. Now, once he gets inside of here, we want a couple of things to happen. Number one, we want a little, like, after that explosion, we want like a dun-dun-dun-dun sound to play. So we're going to use some note blocks for that, which I think I have in here. So, yeah, we got that right in here. And I'm thinking maybe we use, I think we have some of the new sounds here. So, like that. Something like that would be an interesting, like, chime to play once that explosion happens. Like he's discovered something. I think that could be kind of cool. So let's just do that. Let's take this down. Let's get our shovel out. Get that back. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I'll make a little bit of a chime like that. So that will play after he explodes the door here. Alright guys, so since this is Christmas in July for Tango, we're going to make it super exciting. So you guys have seen the explosion here, and I've added 3 more things now to the inside of this thing. And this is just going to be a one-time use thing, so actually I'm spending probably way too much time on this. But yeah, basically, first thing is going to happen is going to be the explosion. So you guys have seen that. It's going to blow a hole in the door, roughly 2x4. So we should be able to walk in after that. Immediately after the explosion ends, we should hear this chime. Right there. And so that's supposed to be like the door opening. And yeah, something is revealed behind the door after the explosion happens. Then we're going to have, if we get down here, we're going to have this circuit activate, which is going to shoot off some fireworks from the dispensers right up here. Right over this way. These things. So we'll have these dispensers fire and shoot out some fireworks. There'll be more fireworks than this in the actual one. This is just for testing purposes. And then we also have this tower, which will then rain netherrack, which I'm going to use clay for right now. We'll rain netherrack down upon him after he walks in. So let's just test the timing of this. I also want to test out this, and we're just going to put obsidian right there for now, just so nothing is destroyed. So here we go. Let's test this thing out. I think I got everything all wired up, so it shouldn't. We shouldn't have any issues here. Pretty certain. Although we may want something like this. Yeah. Okay, let's try this. Hopefully it works. Fingers crossed. Okay, so that'll be the first part. Okay, that's good timing. Then he runs in. Takes a look in the chests. Fireworks goes off, and then netherrack starts raining down from above. Yeah, okay, perfect. So it'll be like that, except a little bit longer. Yeah, nice. Nice. So this should still be outputting. This should still be outputting. And so it'll occasionally, it'll stop and start, basically. Maybe we want to have a different clock. So it doesn't stop as often. We want it to be constantly going. Yeah, maybe we put a different clock down there. But everything else worked pretty good. I think the timing on the chime was pretty good. So I was pretty happy about that. So... And we also need an off switch for him in there somewhere. So we'll put an off switch in there as well, somewhere. So he can turn it off if he doesn't want any more clicking. So yeah, we'll do that, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so here we go. This is the final test before we start to load the netherrack in. And then we will, you know, of course, rebuild the front facade and everything. But let's just test this out one more time. We want to make sure everything works properly. We got the fireworks, some of the fireworks in here. We've added a stop button to stop the sounds in the droppers. We got some fireworks in there. We got some stone in these things up here. So, let's test out everything one more time. I just have to go and initialize the system real quickly here. So we just move this block here over to there. And now it should work just fine. So, it's a one-time activation. So let's give it a shot. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there we go. That's active. Okay, perfect. He walks in. Checks the chests. Fireworks goes off. He's like, what the heck's happening? Big fire. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay. Sweet. We should see maybe a few more of these. Yeah, okay, that's all we have in there right now. But there will be more fireworks in there. Very good. Okay. And then it keeps going. It keeps going. More stuff keeps falling. If there is, like, stuff in here, I think. So, should see, yeah. More netherrack should keep falling and keep falling and keep falling. And then We want it to stop. We hit that, and then that should stop everything. Yeah, alright, cool. So it's working. Fantastic. Okay, so, only things we have left to do now are, number one, clean up our mess out here and make this look a little nicer. And number two, we got to put down signs. And number three, we got to get all the netherrack out here. So we want to have pretty much all these chests full. I think we might actually have to get a few more than 42 shulker boxes out here, but yeah, we want to make sure all these chests are full of netherrack. And also, the droppers up here should also be mostly full. So yeah, that is what we have to do still to go, so let's just go ahead and do that right now. Alright guys, so this is the inside of the gift we are given to Tango. We got some magma blocks here that are backlit by some torches behind here. We also got some glowstone in the ceiling, we got some netherrack in the walls themselves, as well as over 85,000 blocks of netherrack. So all these double chests are completely full of netherrack, and hopefully this helps Tango with his big base project this season. So yeah, we're giving all this to Tango. You can see all these are totally full, so yeah, I'm happy about it. So last thing we have to do, we just have to load some of these in here. Let's just actually split all these in half. There we go. And so these are going to be the fireworks that go off when Tango opens this area. And we'll just put the rest of these right in here. So those are the fireworks that will go off. And then, of course, we have all the droppers full of netherrack as well. So it should be pretty cool. And we also need to put down the TNT, of course, right here. So 2 TNT in there. Cover that up. And I also put some signs out here that says, "Hey, Tango, I heard you needed some netherrack. Hope this helps you out a little bit with that, Cub." And so when he hits that button, it should explode. There should be a chime. And then once he gets inside, fireworks should start going off. Netherrack should start raining from the ceiling. And hopefully that makes a happy Mr. Tango. So there we go, guys. I'm going to grab my ender chest and my bed. I made a black bed, by the way. First time I ever made a colored bed, which is kind of cool. So that is it, guys. We got our gift to Tango now up. And hopefully he sees that and activates that. And then when he next logs on. So there it is right there. And with that, guys, I'm going to have to call that an episode for me today. I have a little bit less time than normal to record this episode. Just because I'm going to St. Louis to do a zipline obstacle course tomorrow. So I have to get a good night's sleep for that. And also, yeah, I have to leave super early in the morning. So anyways, guys, for now, that is going to be it for me today. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please do leave a like, and be sure to check out Tango's reaction on his channel, which will probably be up sometime after my video goes up. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.